Hey everyone, I'm Gamer Pyle, and welcome back to my RimWorld tutorial and playthrough. I've got my headphones, my handy dandy notebook, and I have a BrainQuest workbook because belonging to one of my kids because I can't find my mouse pad anywhere, and I don't think you want to hear the sound of my mouse on my table. I've also got a glass of my great-great-grandpa Morgan's fancy sugar cane, but most importantly, I've got you. Well, golly! Last time we had about the most interesting uh, hour of RimWorld as I've ever played. In case you missed it, you definitely should go back and watch episode 5. But in case you missed it, we did get to finish the eastern pasture over here. And you know what I noticed while I was just kind of noodling around? It kind of looks like the state of Maine. Here you got York. Follow up here, go up the coast. We got the Casco Bay right here, good old Portland, South Portland. Go over here to Calais and way over here down east. And yeah, go on up here to Minnewaska and come on back down the Canadian border. So anyway, what you missed, you'll notice that right here is all this ash. That's because we had a boomalope attack and 2 of them exploded. One of them did not, though, thankfully, and Kasny is trying to tend to it. I do kind of want him to just go to bed. So what I'm going to do, I think, is clear that. And then I'm actually going to deconstruct the animal sleeping spot that I made. It should still stay there and be fine, because it's not going to die. Hopefully. Please. Cross those fingers. But yeah, it's there now. Newbie is up, dude. You've got some problems here. Just rest. Oh, it's summer. Hooray. Welcome to summer. Hot time, summer in the city. My rice is growing. My taters are growing. Potatoes. Well, today we're going to see if we can't start making some stone blocks. We're going to see if we can do a little bit more of the mining over here. And we've got to get these defenses set. I'm going to do that by using a technique where I have kind of a double back switchback. It'll go back and forth like this, and it'll be filled with spike traps. There'll be a doorway set that goes through the walls right here that I can keep open during peacetime, but then when people start to attack, I can just close those, and it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to do that up top, I'm going to do that down bottom, and I'm going to try and make those be the only 2 places where I need to build defenses. I also am hoping to expand my power grid at some point. This is doing fine for now, but eventually we're going to start using more power than this is capable of producing. So I'm going to start to put up some alternatives. I don't have geothermal power generators researched yet, so I can't build anything on that steam geyser, but it's nice and close to my fort. And I'm going to take advantage of that eventually. There are actually 3 here in a line, which are pretty sweet. So I may end up truly incorporating all 3 of them into my fort plan. Okay, so that's the plan. That's what we're hoping to do. I'm just trying to see what else is going on, if there's anything else I need to do. What else are we hunting over here? Nothing else is hunting. So that should free up some people, although I have plenty of food over here if I need some. Donkeys if I need them, some turkeys if I need them. I try not to go too much further down the food chain. When you're eating squirrels, when you're resorting to hunting squirrels for food, you know that your colony is probably on its last legs. That's not what you want. All right, let's speed this up a little bit. Get to morning. Maine is a little truncated up here, but when we put our plan up here in place for defenses, you will be surprised at how much that looks like the state of Maine. I guess more so if you follow the road than if you follow the wall, but whatever. Where'd they go? Guys, oh, okay, Tubo. Relaxing sociably. I still don't have cloth. I should probably get some something planted so that I can grow some cotton. That would probably be a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cotton field over here, and Remy should take, or Remy, Leeks should take care of that. Wrong game. Leeks should take care of that. So we're going to go over to growing zone. I'm going to leave one space for things to get by if I need to. And let's do this. We'll make it 8 by 10. And that's a good start for cotton. At least the size we're at right now, but I have room to expand if I need to. Oh yeah, that's right. So I actually am going to move this one more down, so I'm going to expand the zone one this way. I don't want to have these yellow squares here. So I'll just take those ones out, and now we have an irregularly shaped one, but that's not a problem. And then I'm going to make another one. This one's going to be for hay grass. In the wintertime, your animals often aren't able to graze anymore, and if you don't have a backup sustenance plan for them, there's usually an issue. We're going to do one that's 14 by 10 right there. Oops. And we're going to make that hay grass. Hay grass grows pretty quickly, and it lasts for a long time as long as it's covered. Tiyubo's coming up here. She's going to work on mining more for defenses. And then the other thing I really want to do is I do want to make a hay grass storage area, so like a silo, if you will. I can't build up. RimWorld only has one Z level. But what I can do is I can build into, and I might build into this mountain here a little bit. I want to leave enough room so that I can expand these shelves as I need to. You know, when you start getting 20 colonists, you need a huge freezer, even with the deep storage shelves. So let's do some planning. So this one's here. I'll be able to back it up to that one, and then I'm going to need one more. So that's how far my freezer is going to go eventually, which means that I pretty much have over here perfect, or should be all set for me in terms of hay. But I might actually build up this way, and the reason for that is I'm looking here, and I see that I have these two growing areas. If the animals, if the silo's in here, if my hay storage is in here, it's got to go through either this one or this one. I don't want that. I don't want either of those things to happen. So I'm going to actually go up here, and I'm going to make right here, and then I can build down. Yeah, we'll start like this. I'm going to keep that 2 there, which means I'm going to get rid of this one. And, do this, 1, 2, and then I can do that. That should be good. And that should give me a pretty good space. I'm keeping 2 walls thick on my exterior here. I may end up expanding it later anyways, but that's generally a pretty good idea. All right, but I don't need that yet, so that's just a future plan. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Okay, so Tiyubo is up here. She's getting her mine on. I'm gonna start planning over here for these walls. So let's go over to, I'll show you how I do this. Go over to structure. I'm gonna build some walls. Which way? I'm trying to think which way I want to have them come in. If I have this over here, I'll be able to give power to it a little bit better, so we'll do this. I'm going to build all the way over like this, and then I'm going to build this one to here, and then I might make just one more, and that's probably going to be more than I need for now. Another disease. Man. Well, come on up here, Kazni. I'm also looking around, and I'm running a little low on herbal medicine, so I think I'm going to have to think about doing that too. You're probably doing that, aren't you? Well, we can build the first wall. I'll let you do that. Okay. And now I'll go through and I'm going to actually make some some sandbags first. So they are a defensive structure that slows the speed of people walking over them. And that's helpful because when they get hit by a trap, they're already slowed once. Then they get to the sandbag, which will be right after it, and they will be hit a second time. I'm sorry, they will slow them down a second time. Now, I don't have any cloth, but I do have guinea pig fur. So we're going to start with that. Alright, so I know I'm going to put one here. So we'll do this. Alright, and I'll put one there, so I'm going to do this. Now with traps, you can only lay them one at a time. Oh, I'm going to run out of guinea pig fur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to have to get rid of all these. Because I've only got 5 of them. So let's choose a different one. Let's go with... I want to use bear skin. Bird skin. 45 will give me 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. That's bird skin. And then we'll just use some plain leather to finish up. It's my most abundant resource anyway. It's not a very high resale value, so there's no use building clothing out of it. And then we're going to need some doors. Okay, she's going to go through eventually here. I'm just going to choose all the bird skin ones so that she can just make one trip. I believe that was it though, right? What's she getting now? Hauling wood, okay. So what happens is, we'll keep these 2 doors open, and potentially this one as well. And when the bad guys come, and they want to raid my fort, my beautiful fortress castle thing, they'll have to come through here in order to get in. They're not going to go through the rock. That would take them way too long. None of them are going to do that. So instead, they'll come through, and they'll come straight through all this. Now, if they had a straight shot in, no big deal for them. They could get in, and I would be having a bad time. I'd have to defend against them. A flash storm. Boy, starvation? Everybody's just not doing good. Why'd you do that? Okay, so a flash storm. Let's check this out. A freak localized flash storm is striking a small area with fire. Fire! It's right there. Alright, well this, that turkey might be toast. That would be pretty funny, actually. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Okay. So anyways, but what I'll do when they show up is I'll send someone up here really fast to shut the doors, and that will force the bad guys to go through all these traps and sandbags. And as they snake through, it only takes like 2 or 3 hits to down a colonist. So hopefully they'll go through, and all of these will be sufficient to take out these bad guys. That's my hope. Alright. Newbie's gonna tend to Kazni. Then he's gonna eat. I actually do want to do something here. Gear. I'm gonna... Now, this is a button that's added by one of my mods. I don't recall the one offhand, I'm sorry. But I can choose what I want him to carry, and when he goes below that, he will restock. I want him to carry 3 herbal medicines. So hopefully what he'll actually do is I'll have him do 4 right now. And then he should go and tend to Kazni, and then he should eat. And then I'll have him go back to bed. Consume. Rest until healed. Now I'm a little worried about this. Let's see what happens over here. There's a couple of them. Let's just see what happens. Lightning is a pretty cool effect in this game, but the only thing that I think is unrealistic about it is... Ooh, that was close. The only thing that I think is unrealistic about lightning is how quickly it makes fire. Oh, that one! Right on target. Oh no, it's inside my fort. And it stopped raining. Okay, so now we have a problem. Now we have a problem. I gotta pull these people over, and I've got to put out this fire. Fire is one of my least favorite things in the world, and the reason why I hate fire is because it's just such a micromanaging activity. It's frustrating. I hate it. But we've got to get rid of it here. Okay, the flash storm's over. Good news, good news. Alright, make sure that's still up in my home area. They will only... See, yeah, it wasn't. They will only put out fire that is in the home area, which is why I'm selecting all of this area with this blue expand home area from your orders, or zone rather. With the intent of getting all of them gone. Now, what I might do... You guys are dumb. Alright, so this is mud. This should be good. I should not have too much of a problem with this. And it'd be really hard for this one to spread beyond right here. That's a pain because I'm going to lose these blueberry bushes. And but if I have time, that's the lowest priority fire for me to put out. This one's a high one. The one that was inside obviously was high. I don't want her to put this one out. I really want to drive the fire into the place where the fire can't burn anymore. So I'm going to have her extinguish this fire first. And I might have to... Oh gosh. You're hungry. I gotta feed Kasny. How are you doing over here anyway? Not great. Well, 2 people trying to put out all this fire is not gonna have a good time. Let's go over here. And we'll do these ones. This is kind of a bummer even for you to have to watch, just because it is such a tedious activity. I will tell you a joke instead while we wait. This is one of my favorite jokes. Full warning, I'm a dad, so take my joke with a grain of salt, but this is the funniest joke I know. Alright, you ready? So old Rudy the Red, the old Viking, so named for all of his bloody victories in battle, goes to the window and says to his wife, "Wife! It looks like it's gonna rain soon." His wife replies, "How could you possibly know that, you old croon?" To which he replies, "Because Rudolph the Red knows reindeer." Waka waka waka. Alright, so that is... I giggle with that joke because I think it's funny. You like? Alright, so this is animal starvation. The Boomalope 1 is animal starvationing. Why is everybody starving? Everybody needs to eat like every day. What I actually want to do, that's going to be running into this over here real quick, so I shouldn't need to worry about that. This is going better than I thought it was going to. See, there's nothing to burn over here. It's all rock. This is a rough limestone flooring, I guess you could call it. So it's really not that big a deal. And then this is mud, and mud doesn't have anything growing in it, so it can't burn. No, not in the home area. So that one spread pretty good. So you're going to go down here. I don't want you to do that one. I want you to do this one. And then get the tree. Alright, everybody is starving and tired. I feel so bad for you guys, but we really need to put this fire out. I have had, I've ignored fires overnight so that my pawns could eat. And it ended up being so bad, it destroyed 2/3 of my map. It was like if it had started here, it destroyed everything below it, and it made its way all the way up, and it spread all over everywhere. And eventually, it ended up killing my fort. Why don't you eat first? And you can just rest. Okay. Whew. Never a dull moment in this fort. I mean, I just want to build some defenses. And now it's morning. They worked through the whole night. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. We're going to feed him. Oh boy. Well, it looks like most of the hay grass is in at least, so that's nice. And we're making our way downtown. When it comes to this. Ooh, horses. Male, 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 male. 4 male horses. Good for pack animals, not good for pretty much anything else. They eat. They don't even give you manure. That's one thing that would make an interesting mod if, not the manure thing, sorry. Let me segue that. You know, soil quality never changes in this game. That would be a very interesting mod to have. There, that's a much more normal sounding. Oh, he's fully healed. Aw, yay. That's a much more normal sounding statement and person. Kasny still has the flu. I don't want him making food. Anyways, if you had to create, to put manure or some other type of organic substance into your soil, like till it into the soil, there may be one that's like that. I know that there are a couple of tillable soil maps or mods, but I don't have any of them myself. Newbie wants to tame that fox. All right, so let's take a look here. I actually want my foxes to be able to haul and guard and attack. So I'm going to check these boxes here for all that. I would love for you to. You could have a boomalope attack too. Oh, that would be funny. Just have them charge the enemy and explode when they're killed. Less good on your map, but if you go to another world map tile, like if you're invading or attacking another thing. Oh, look at that, we're tamed. Yay! I'm actually going to change the taming here because I want them to also be able to haul. And I have to set their zone to carnivores. But hooray! Oh, and we can milk the boomalope now. Oh, that means that I've got to start to make... Man, there's just so much to do. This game is like... You have a to-do list, and then as you're completing your first to-do, you have many to-dos. And I mean that figuratively and literally. This is just a big to-do. This whole game. I guess that's why they call it a sim management game. Maybe I'm wrong. Not really sure. But I want to have something over here where I can store my chem fuel. Oh, so we got to build some more stuff. I really don't want to start with a wooden wall, but I don't have a choice. I'm not building walls out of silver or steel. Steel's too precious. Oops, he says as he builds a steel wall. I guess we're going to have to start with a wooden wall. Oh man, that's just a bad idea. Remember what I said about fires? How much I love them? She's unhappy. She's unhappy. Nobody's happy. Cloud watching. Taking rice. Oh, so he's gonna go tame something. Or train. Oh no, why are we... What? Oh, right, and that's because they lose tameness over time, actually. You have to actually stay on them. As you get more animals, you need to have 1 or even 2 dedicated handlers so that they can just train them so they don't lose their skills. And they'll lose any skill. Their wildness has something to do with it. Where is wildness at? 25% for alpacas. What are we doing now? Feeding rice to boomalope. Man, this boomalope is a hungry boomalope thing. This got to be almost done here, right? Oh, it's more hunger. That bottom line, hunger rate offset, 50%, plus 50%. That's why it's getting hungry so fast. Immunity is 87%, but ooh, now I just noticed that. The flu's at 92%. That's more. Oh, this could be a problem. If she blows up, if she blows up when she dies, I gotta get my animals out of here. I don't want to lose any of my other animals. I worked hard for those things. So I need to clear the pasture area from this. There's a pretty good chance I'm going to lose. Oh, what happened? Why'd she get up? I'm going to... Oh, she got... I know why she got up. Okay. So maybe I'll put a sleep spot. That actually could help. I'm going to do this. I have a feeling she's going to die. So I'm going to put furniture. Get my animal sleeping spot. And I'm going to put it right... that would have been a great spot to put it, but I used it. I'm going to put it... Oh, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll put it right over here. Right there. I got to make sure that that's still in the zone. It's not, so that's why it's not going there. Now, hopefully, she will survive long enough. Oh, she just went to there, because I didn't clear the whole area. Yeah, look at that. One little tiny spot there. So that's where she's going to go naturally. Hopefully now she'll make her way down here and she'll get there before she dies. Please, go fast. 93. Oh gosh. So she's likely to die. That's a bummer. I already trained her once. Ah, I sacrificed so much of my colony just to have this darn boomalope. At the very least, I got a tiny bit of chem fuel. And that's it. Where'd Tiyubo go? Just finish. Finish. There's one left. Don't run all the way up here and do stuff. Goodness. Okay. So there she is. 94%. We might have a big old explosion. I'll see if I can center on it if possible. And I'm pretty sure that it triggers the second she dies, so I don't think that there's like a wait time. Alright, I have a couple of ship chunks. I can deconstruct those. That'll give me a little bit more steel, a little bit of components. I need them both. Good. So now now that this is all set too, I can make a stockpile here, and I can put just clear all. Not rotten. I can put chem fuel. I don't remember where that is exactly in here, so I'll use my handy dandy search bar. Chem fuel. There we go. And now it's going to have chem fuel, which means I should go up here. That was in manufactured. Chem fuel, and I'm going to deselect it so that someone will eventually carry it down over here. What's she at? 95. Oh, I forgot to check her immunity though. It's 91. Oh man, this is like this is tense. Well, they have plenty of things to do, so what I'm going to do this. And I'm just gonna let you do stuff while we sit here and watch. Everybody grab your popcorn. We'll see what happens. Oh, get away from there, Fox. Why? Why do you... Oh, it's 3% apart now? Oh, it's catching up, but I don't know that there's enough time left. Oh, it's like watching the Olympics. Who's gonna win? Oh, it's so close. No! No! Wait, visitors have arrived. This isn't what I wanted right now. Okay, so visitors in the app, or the mod that I have, Hospitality is the name of it. There are visitors that come through regularly, but here they'll actually come with the intent of staying. And they stay for a little while, kind of like you have a hotel or motel or something. Which is a pretty cool thing. You build rooms for them. The more they enjoy themselves, the more they tell their friends, and the more people you have come. It's a good way to get spare silver. If they really liked it, they'll actually leave a tip of some things. For me, it's mostly been whatever they have on hand, like the things that I've seen. So, which is generally like drugs, beer, things like that. but you can set each bed to a different amount of silver, and you can build and make nice stuff for them. But I don't have any guest beds right now, so they don't. They're afraid to enter my territory. So it seems a little. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's just the way they are. Afraid generally, high anxiety. Good movie. But I'm going to refuse visitors until I have guest beds. And once I have guest beds, then visitors will start to arrive. But let me just come back over here. No, 100%. So what's going to happen? Is she going to die? I don't think I've ever seen this happen before on camera. Oh, she did. Death. But we were smart. She exploded. But you'll notice there's no fire because there's nothing flammable. Because I put this animal bed over here on rough limestone walk, and in between. Oh, and my good little Roomba has already come over to take her body. Ah, I'm so annoyed though because it was a lot of work to get that thing trained, tamed, exploded in a flame ball, scattering blood far and wide. Well, there's our first casualty to Randy. Thanks a lot, buddy. All right, and since it's the middle of the night, how's Kasny doing, by the way? Now I'm starting to get a little worried about him. 53% immunity, 36%. Okay, so we should be good with him. Leeks is going to go over here, and she's going to finish up with the hay grass field. I really do want this planted, though. I think I want you to prioritize here. Sorry to say, but where are you going? No, you can harvest at any time. And you know what? This will force you to do it. I forbid this door, which means that anyone not having a mental break is going to just stay within my field. Oh yeah, I'm going to do this. Wooden stone cutter's table. We're going to make any blocks. We're going to start with granite, actually. Granite blocks, we're going to do this forever. Then if they run out of granite chunks, they'll make any stone blocks that they can. I'm going to start with a stockpile right here. And that's going to be just chunks. Close this, close this, chunks. And then I'm actually going to get rid of that. So eventually she'll be able to come over here. And then hopefully people will start to do that. Oh, they're cleaning. There's nothing else to do because I've locked them in. So they're literally cleaning everything, which apparently is a higher priority for them than doing work at the stonecutter's table. Well, there you go. The price you pay. I'll have to at least carry the berries back. Alright, now they're going to go over here and they're going to do all sorts of fun stuff. Build my traps. These are pretty much done. Go away, Boom Rat. Start with this one. Every time I put them on fast forward, I just have this flashback to all those Benny Hill episodes. Start with this, please. Wait, why? Why would you do that? Oh, let's do this now. Unforbid. I don't have any wood left. Oh no, that's why. Alright, let's find some things to cut down. Trees. Oh, you know what I'll do? So this is one of my things that I like here about this. So I can select all oak trees by pressing P, and I'm going to harvest fully grown. And then only the fully grown ones will be harvested. Then I can go the other tree type, easy for me to say, that's here is poplar. So I'll do the same thing with the poplar trees. No, cancel. Harvest fully grown. Harvest fully grown. So that should give me a little bit of wood there. That'll be helpful. Playing chess. Yeah, you're pretty low there on the... Alright, so you'll notice that what she's not doing is replanting as she harvests. And that's because I forbidded this growing zone in the last episode. She's going to go through, once she's all done harvesting all of these, then I will re-enable it so that she plants some corn for me, which is ultimately what I want to grow there. Good Hollerbot. Good boy. I guess one place that I should be harvesting trees is up in this area where I don't usually go. There's no need to keep them up there. And if I do get sieged and have to stay inside my fort for a little while, I'm going to want some trees inside my fort. I know. Long job. Let's do bio mining as a 9. Let's see. Wow, look how fast she's going up. She's about to hit level 10, as a matter of fact. Let's watch that happen. Come along on my journey with me. 100 points to go. Here it is. Boof. So now she's level 10. Skilled professional. She's going to move a little bit faster and get through them a little bit faster. But what I really want her to do right now is to harvest some trees. It's getting a little bit late, so I'm not going to ever do too many. It's 8 p.m. now. Leeks is already going to bed. Why don't you just finish down here? Oh, because these... No, they're ready to harvest. We've got 2 more hours of being awake here. You can handle that. Especially as fast as you are with your 11 plants and your skills going up real super fast. Super fast. Right there. I might just... Let's just harvest this now. It's not done yet, but I really want to get that corn planted first thing tomorrow. Haul the rice. Plant the corn. Wait, what? How? You didn't take very much. I don't know why. Well, whatever. The robot should hopefully take care of most of the rest of that rice before too many bad things happen. I have to build some more shelves in there. We're already full. Oh, that's probably why she didn't make any more, or take any more. Whoa, what was that? Something just exploded. Oh no, the other boomalope died. How did she die? Malnutrition. Nobody was feeding her. Ah, that was totally my fault because I removed the animal bed. When I removed the animal bed so that they wouldn't come over and just keep tending to her for 24 hours straight, when I removed the animal bed, it made it so that... Where is she? Oh, that's why. Leeks. I'm sorry, Leeks, but I need you to put this fire out. It made it so that she wouldn't be treated at all, not even for hunger, and she was incapable of getting up herself and grazing. So there you go. Man, that's a lesson learned. And now let's just... Oh, it's already being hauled. Well, that was a treat, he said in a very unconvincing way. Well, I started with 1 boomalope and the possibility of a second. 2 more after that. And what happened? 1 died of the flu. 1 died of its injuries, succumbing to malnutrition, and 2 of them, well, 3 of them, attacked my colonist. And all of that set me back like 3 or 4 days in the game. I hope I don't get raided anytime soon because I am so not ready for it. I don't even have any of those traps out yet. I gotta start building those traps. Gotta get those traps in. I don't even have any wood to build the traps. I have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, this is this is like watching Bad News Bears. You all feel like Walter Matthau, and I'm the kids playing the baseball game. That's a video. It's an old movie. It's a good movie though, but it's an old movie. Okay, so we're gonna go over here to security, get some spike traps. 45 wood per spike trap. Naturally, we have no wood left. But we're gonna put them up here anyway. Maybe I can do this. That'll keep that open. Oh, cool. Bits' training is now complete for guard. After that, it moves to attack, and then after that's trained up, it moves to haul. When it's on haul, they will go around the map. You can't direct them, but it will go around the map, and it will find, when it feels like it, it'll find something that needs to be hauled, and it'll pick it up and carry it to wherever your storage area is configured. Okay, but hold on. Newbie. No, don't be building no walls, please. No, please. Cut some oak trees. Please. Tiyubo. U2O. Cut down some trees, please. You need the wood, so just get the wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll stop there for now and see what happens. Yeah, he's not the fastest. He may end up getting hungry before the end of the day. They will complete all of the things that you manually assign to them without taking care of themselves. I have had a person collapse right in the middle of doing some either mining or smoothing or this here, cutting trees, because it was either too hot out and so they succumbed to heat exhaustion, heat stroke, or they got so hungry that they had malnutrition and just collapsed, or that they were so tired they didn't go back and rest. They didn't say, you know what, I'm just going to get those tomorrow, man. So you really do have to watch. You can't do just 1,000 things in a row. They'll never get to it that fast anyways. But now they're going all right. They should be fine. What's Leeks up to? Oh, get them potatoes. The problem is I don't have anywhere to store these potatoes. Potatoes. I think I'm going to have to put them right in the center of here. This is temporary. Not ideal at all. But let's do this. Clear all. Not allow rotten. We're going to do... Not plant modern. Oh, it's in foods. My bad. Vegetarian. Okay. So now it looks like Kasny's picking some things up. Hopefully he'll bring them over here and put them inside this, not cold storage, but at least it's covered. So they won't deteriorate, but they will spoil in 30 days. So within the next 30 days, I have to make sure that I have more shelves built, so there's more room. There's also all this rice over here. So why don't I forbid planting in here? For now, until I actually need more food. Or have more room. Ooh, an ambrosia sprout. That's cool. You can sell that for megabucks. So these things are a drug, so you have to be careful keeping them on hand. I'm not going to need that. But I do want... Harvest all of them that are fully grown. Now's the time. Autosave. And I'm going to do that. I know. So the only problem is if you have them work on the closest ones first, they'll have to go through the spike traps in order to get to the other ones and build those. And that's a problem because they can trigger the trap if they're not careful, and you can lose your colonist while they're trying to build traps. Oh, it's late. So Let's just finish this one. I will have one. I will have one spike trap. All right, I am now successfully defended. I haven't even started down here yet. At least this one will be a little bit easier to do. I am going to plan it out, though. So let's do this. We'll go over there. Go over there. And then we'll go over here. All right, and then we'll cancel these. Gonna mine that. Otherwise, they won't be able to get around. And now we're going to forbid all those because we don't want them to build them yet. To waste our wood. We don't even have any wood left. Ah. Good night to you, Bo. Everybody else is sleeping. It's time for you to join them. Oh, man. I think what we might do is call it now. I think that's going to be it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, use that charge lance, smash those like and subscribe buttons, and ding the bell so you can get alerts for all my future content. Check out the videos that are going to post on your screen because I think you'll like them, and leave a comment below. Tell me something here that you think I should have done differently or something I should be prioritizing, which I haven't even thought of yet. All right, stay safe, everyone. Be well. Until next time, my pylons, enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.